Those were very beautiful.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Well, hey. Many people believe that estate planning is for the wealthy or those of a certain age, when in reality, estate planning starts at adulthood, which is age 18.
Yeah, for those whose kiddos may be heading off to college, listen up to. I recently had the chance to go learn about the 5 most important estate planning documents and some common misconceptions with the experts at Shepherd Elder Law Group. I'm hanging out here right now with Samantha Shepherd. She is the managing attorney for Shepherd Elder Law Group. Thank you so much for chatting with us.
You know how much I love talking to you.
I love it too, and we get a chance to talk about these things. And usually what we're talking about is something that's very, very personal to people out there when they're coming to you with some of the problems that they're having. And one of them is estate planning, which is something...
it sounds like a dirty word.
I know, and that's why it's something that maybe you could break it down for us and help us understand it a little bit better. Walk us through some of the documents that people may be seeing if they are thinking about estate planning.
4 basic documents I want you to have while you're alive.
Okay.
A financial power of attorney. That's a document that says, I trust you so much, Samantha, I pick you to take care of my bills.
Okay.
Then there's a medical power of attorney that says, I trust you so much, Samantha, you can decide whether they're going to cut off my toes when I'm sedated. Then there's a HIPAA. Who gets in to speak to you and who gets access to your medical records? And then there's the advance directive, which is, do you want to live forever?
Yeah.
If you're in a persistent vegetative state. Those are the basic things for life. The basic death documents. A will. Everyone knows you have a will. A will is guaranteed to get you into probate. Every single will goes to probate, without exception. So the perfect tool is not, in fact, a will, but a trust. Think of a trust like a suitcase.
Okay.
You put all your stuff in the suitcase. You close it up and there's a handle. And the person carrying the handle in life is you. So if you die, somebody else can pick up the suitcase just the way you have it set up, open it up, and give it out to your best friends.
That's such a good example of how to do that. And by probate, you meant court, like
probate is
court?
Always court.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a nice court process. Lasts between 6 months, if never, and likely 18 months. Costs a lot of money, gives lawyers a good income. It's to be avoided.
So let's talk a little bit about that too. So what are some of the things that can happen if you aren't prepared and you don't sort of get proactive with some of these things?
So you are stuck. Let's say that you're married and your spouse has a stroke. You don't have a power of attorney. And you say, well, it's okay, I'm on the 401k, I'm the beneficiary, I'll be able to get that money to pay for our care. No, the only person who can get into a 401k is the person who put the money in.
Wow.
The beneficiary doesn't get the money until you die.
A lot of these stories are probably stories out there that people are dealing with too. And like you said, it's a very, very complicated process. If they want to reach out to you and maybe just inquire about some of the things that you can make easier for them when it comes to estate planning, what's the easiest way for them to do that?
They can just call, but you said something that bothers me. It's a very complicated process. It's not.
It doesn't have to be.
Estate planning sounds complicated. It's not. It's a will and a trust for most people. And these powers of attorney while you're alive. Simple, but yes, they can call.
Just building that suitcase that you were talking about.
Building the suitcase.
Oh, well, Samantha, thank you so much for chatting with us. It was good to see you.
You're welcome. Lovely to see you.
And for those who have yet to complete an estate plan, now is the time, especially for our adult children. Call Shepherd Elder Law for guidance to ensure that you and your kids have the protections that are needed. If you're in Kansas, call 913-333-3533. And in Missouri, call 816-979-3533.